My name is Dylan. I work for Arriva London North, Palmer's Green Bus Garage. I drive the route 102 from Edmonton to Berwick Cross Shopping Centre. I've been with the company now for 19 years, going on 20. I've been shortlisted for the London Bus Awards for actions above and beyond the call of duty, for doing what I think is not as serious as what people think it is. I jumped, it was a serious accident, and I saw this accident. A car come round the bend and went head on into a bus in front of me. I ran out to try and help. Unfortunately, the driver of this car was seriously trapped, and I couldn't do anything for him. The car was so badly damaged that the engine was smoking, and it was dangerous, and someone suggested a fire extinguisher. I ran back to my bus, smashed out the fire extinguisher. I sprayed it all over the car to stop it from catching on fire. That's all I could do, but I wish I could have done more, but unfortunately I couldn't do much more. I mean, when I found out I was shortlisted for this award, I was nervous. I thought, shortlisted, I'm going to have to go to accept an award. There's all these firemen and ambulancemen that try to save this guy's life. They don't get awards for it, they do it every day. You know? But at the end of the day, all right, I did go above and beyond my duties, and I'm happy to accept it.
My name is Frank Lane. I've been shortlisted for the Accessibility Champion for London, which I'm quite grateful for. I've been with Arriva since 1989, bus driving on a 397 route. As I said, I've been there since 1989, but in 2003, I had a brain hemorrhage, and I'd lost all faculties and what I had. And but to jump past that story is to when Dave Jones asked me if I'd do a story about, not a story, a drive with the Alzheimer's people. They were doing a take on the Alzheimer's people. And he was telling me more. I said, oh, yeah, definitely. Because of what happened back in 2003, and trying to get back onto recovery road, I knew exactly what he was talking about, even though it was a different illness. I was trying to go down the road, walk down the road. It took me less than, I think it's only about 800 yards from my house to the bus stop, but that took me over an hour and a half to walk that distance. So you can imagine the way I was walking. When I got to the bus stop, and the bus come, and I'm trying to get on, and I had very little power, none in my hands at the time, but enough to try and walk. The driver said, listen mate, no alcoholics on here. No alcohol or drunks or whatever he said at the time. It mentioned alcohol and drunks at the time. And I said, I tried to tell him I wasn't, but my speech and everything was impaired at that time. So he said, no. He closed the door on me. And that's where I fell back on the pavement, a couple of people picked me up. But from a point of view of a driver, I can see what he's saying, because some people coming to the bus, you look and think, oh, Jesus, what they have. But being on the other side, I totally understood this lady, the day they were doing the take for the Alzheimer's, how you can be so misunderstood. And that's basically what it is now. I was happy when they asked me to do it. I said yes, without any problem. And when they gave me the sequence of the way they were doing it, I knew exactly how to behave, because exactly of the reasons that I had. So I was grateful in that way to help out as much as I could. I was quite surprised actually when I received the letter from Transport for London, nominating me for shortlisting me, I should say, for accessibility champion. And I thought, wow. So Arriva, as you know, in a way, have helped me. They've seconded me onto this MVQ, which I'm on, and which helps me a lot. But to be accepted for this award is to be nominated for this award. Well, it's beyond words. It's, you know, it's fantastic.